Hello, everybody. Reggie Patterson here with Digital Retirement Rebels, and welcome to this week's workshop. In this workshop, we're going to be going over how you can maximize the money you make from your email marketing efforts. And to get started, I want you to think about this. You know, when it comes to Kung Fu movies, Hong Kong is the undisputed king of the hill. From the 36th Chamber of Shaolin to Master of the Flying Guillotine, these movies have a unique charm all their own. And if you give them a chance, you can really be pulled in. They are special. One of the things that always fascinated me about Kung Fu movies was the fact that no matter what the problem was, the solution was always the same. Kung Fu. That's it. In a Kung Fu movie, the art of Kung Fu is always the answer to every question, the key to every puzzle. Good Kung Fu can fix every wrong in the world. Now, what the heck does Kung Fu have to do with internet marketing? Well, what if I told you that marketing has its own brand of Kung Fu? It's absolutely true. Marketing's Kung Fu is email. Good email marketing is the superpower of internet marketing, the ultimate solution to almost every problem, the perfect key to almost every puzzle, the answer to 99 out of 100 questions. Simply put, email traffic is the cheapest and highest converting form of traffic you can get. If you can master the art of good email marketing, then you can absolutely make a sustainable income and be successful online. Now, with that in mind, let's get started digging into this subject of email marketing. Now, there are a lot of ways that you can write an email, and the truth is, none of them would be wrong. In fact, I think there really are no rules when it comes to good email marketing. Only a question. Was it effective? That being said, there are many ways to fail when it comes to writing email. There really is such a thing as bad email marketing, and it's pretty prevalent. And I want to save you some frustration now and get you started on the right path with an email marketing formula that works practically every time. I call it the ultimate email marketing money formula, and it basically has 3 parts. Part 1, entertainment value. Part 2, actionable content or a lesson. Part 3, pitch. Now, I want you to understand that these 3 parts can be flipped in any order as long as they are all present, and if they are all done well, the sky is the limit on what you can earn using this powerful tactic. Now let's talk about each part in a little more detail. Part 1, entertainment value. Entertainment value can be several things. Maybe a simple motivational quote by a famous person, possibly a joke that relates to your niche in some way. But many times we use a simple story for entertainment value. That story can come from something in your personal life, something someone else told you about, a movie you watched, a book you read, a song you listened to. It can come from anywhere, really. The key here is impact. Did the quote, story, song, whatever produce an emotion in you? If it did, then you know it is impactful and you can use it. Here's an example. Subject line, about the scarecrow. Can I share a dumb joke with you really quick? Cool, check this out. You ready? Alright, here it comes. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Hardy har har, I know it's not that good, I get it. Dumb dad joke dead ahead. However, I kind of love that joke because it reminds me a lot of email marketing. Let me explain. Okay, that's good for this part of the example. We'll continue this example email in part 2 of our ultimate email marketing money formula. Part 2, actionable content or a lesson. Okay, so now we have the entertainment value of the email. What's next? The next thing we want is some kind of actionable content or takeaway. This is the part where we circle the thing back around to our readers and give them some direct value. That's the beauty of good marketing. It has an absolute. No matter how much you talk about yourself or whatever goofy subject you can think of, it always needs to circle back around to your niche and your prospects. It was never truly about you, it was always about them. That's an absolute of good marketing, and if you never violate it, you'll be in good shape. So what do I mean by actionable content? I mean like a step 1, do this, step 2, do that, step 3, do the other thing kind of situation. List style content just feels inherently valuable by nature. Okay, but what did I mean by takeaway? I mean give them something directly from the entertainment value you just gave them. some kind of lesson from it or opinion on it. Remember the absolute of good marketing. It's important that you circle everything back around to them. Now let's head back to our example. Here would be the second part of that email using a lesson. Email marketing is often overlooked just like the scarecrow. It's there and has been there forever, doing its thing, and it does its thing really well. But because it's been there so long, it's not really sexy and is often forgotten. However, email marketing really deserves a reward for being outstanding. It's as relevant today as it ever was, and here's 3 reasons why. 1. 91% of consumers check their email on a daily basis. 2. People who buy products marketed through email spend 138% more than those who do not receive email offers. 3. With social and other digital channels, someone or something else decides who sees your content and when and where they see it. With email, you decide. You have the control. If that's not a scarecrow being outstanding in his field, I don't know what is, LOL. Alright, so we built upon our email example there. I took a simple joke about a scarecrow and compared it to email marketing. In that takeaway, you saw me not only give an opinion, but I also used a list style with facts to really cement my point home. Now the easy part. We are going to pitch whatever it is that we are selling. Part 3, the pitch. When it comes to pitching, many people get uncomfortable. It's like they are fine giving value and free content, but when it comes time to pitch something that is for sale, they feel weird and the pitch is clumsy. Here's what you need to know about pitching. There are 2 things that every human wants to know all the time. We are in love with these 2 things like birds love to fly or fish love to swim. What are they? Glad you asked. They are as follows. 1. Where do I start? 2. What's next? We all want to know where to start with something, and we all want to know what's next with something. So when it comes to transitioning an email to a pitch, just remember the universal rule. People want to know where to start and or what's next. It's easy to give that to them after the value you have already given them in the email. Let's look at our example again. Here would be the third part of that email with the pitch. Seriously though, email really is probably the most important part of your online business if you want to start seeing fast and sustainable results. And that makes good email marketing pretty much the greatest superpower of all times. But now what? I've told you it's important, probably the most important thing, but how do you get started learning this valuable skill? What is the next step here? Well, I'll tell you. My good friend Joe Smith has recently just published an absolute gem of an email marketing course that is honestly one of the best I've seen in a long time. It's fresh and relevant for the current times, it's beginner friendly, yet advanced enough to even teach the veterans a few things, and I think if you are ready to get serious with your email marketing, this is a great place to start. And then you would use your affiliate link to promote the course. Okay, so that is what the email would look like with the pitch added in there. And you can easily see the 3 parts to this formula. Simple, yet extremely powerful. Master this, and you can enjoy the sweet profits that good email marketing can provide. Now, let's talk about the real secret to maximizing email sales. Okay, so we just talked about the ultimate email marketing money formula, and that is one way to approach email marketing. It's a great way, but it's not the only way. Another way is with marketing angles, and this is really the bread and butter of any good sales campaign. Let me explain. Imagine I'm trying to sell you a really good, solid new door for your home. I'm doing it by email. There are a few ways I could do it, and none of them are really bad. In email 1, I could talk about the features and benefits of the new door, what kind of wood it's made of, and how long it would probably last because of its extreme durability, stuff like that. This is one marketing angle, and it will resonate with some people. It's a good email, but it won't resonate with everyone. What about the people who don't need a new door? What about the people who feel like they can't afford a new door? In email 2, I could talk about the family-owned business that makes the doors, where they came from, how long they have been making doors, and how they are a local business that supports the community. Now, this is a second marketing angle, and it focuses on something different. It's going to resonate with a different group of people and garner you more sales. Then, in email 3, I could tell a story about someone who owned one of these doors and there had been an attempted break-in at their house. But because the door was so sturdy, they were unsuccessful, and the cops had time to get there and arrest them. Now, obviously, you don't tell a story like that unless it's true, but the concept of telling a story about someone else who had used a product and gotten a really good result is a powerful angle. This kind of story is going to resonate with a third group of people. This is called stacking angles. So you just saw me use 3 different angles to sell a door to people. All these angles will resonate with different groups of people. The beauty of the whole thing, though, is this: the angle stack. By that I mean the more angles someone reads or hears about a product, whether they resonate wholly with that angle or not, the more perceived value the product appears to have. Every angle is stacking perceived value in the prospect's mind. What that means is that when you send out a series of emails promoting the same product, but you use a different angle with each email, you are not only going to start maximizing your sales, but your emails are going to be working with each other in congruence toward a common goal. That means on day 5 of the campaign, you can easily have people clicking through to buy based on something that you said in email 2 or email 3. It's just email 5 was the tipping point. That's the beauty of stacking marketing angles, and that is how you maximize your sales. When you were a kid, you might have collected Hot Wheels or baseball cards or baby dolls. As an email marketer, make it your personal mission to collect as many interesting marketing angles as possible, and they will serve you well. Okay, that's all for today's workshop. Now, we do have some training for you if you want to learn more about marketing angles. It covers 13 of the most effective marketing angles and how you can use them to maximize your profits with your email marketing. Just head on over to impc.ws/PWA if you're interested. Also, don't forget to check out our e-learning academy, where you can get access to a ton of digital marketing training, our latest products, and lots of other resources. It's all part of our Digital Retirement Rebels Insiders Club. And you can check that out at impc.ws/14day. Okay, everybody, I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me and let me know. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I will see you again next time.